Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Today is day 17. So this sketch is from, I can't seem to make it bigger. Yeah, that didn't help. I'm not sure who it's from, but Christy probably knows, so hopefully she mentions it on her channel. But Moira is always really good. She prints them out and looks them up, and so I'm sorry I can't read that, but definitely check out Moira and Christy's videos for today because they're playing along every day. So I will have their channels down below, and one of them I'm sure will know. So I am playing with my September Hip Kip Club kit, and I have pulled these beautiful papers from Marigold, and I just love the colors, so I wanted to play with them. And so I have these 3 photos of when we went to Cabela's. I don't even know why we were there, but we were there having fun. So I went ahead and did 2 torn paper lines on the side, because I'm thinking at this point I'm just going to do the mirror image of the sketch. And then since my photos aren't the same size, I'm going to still make kind of a block, but it's going to be 2 4x6 photos and then 2 smaller elements. So one's going to be a photo and one's going to be an element. So I grabbed this die cut piece, which is kind of like a wreath, and I'm going to make a shaker pocket out of that. So I just put some adhesive on the back of it and put it on some packaging. Now I'm using some little foam strips and putting those completely around. And then I am going to fill the pocket with Midwestern Harvest, which is an old sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. But it is gorgeous. Like, I was kind of thinking, yeah, that one may be one that I need to be hoarding. And maybe I have been hoarding it, and that's why. And it has these amazing leaves in them as well. So I took the leaves out because I didn't want those in the shaker pocket. I do want to put those around the layout. So I have 3 of those ready to go. So there is that circular element for the center. I'm happy with that. I've got my photos, and here's where I decide, you know what? I think I need to turn it again and put the strips of paper up at the top. So that is what I did. And the photos seem to fit much better. So I'm looking for what's going to be that element, and from the cut apart sheet I find this deer, which is perfect because I think in that photo right there they're looking at some elk. So I'm trying to decide which direction I want to put all of the photos in. Originally the kind of safari one has a lot of blue sky, so I thought that one needed to be on top, but I really wanted the deer next to the deer. So now that I have that place filler, I guess you could say, I am going to mount it all on this piece of paper, and it is super old from, I have it right here, SEI. It's called Windsor Brighton. But I know it's old, but it doesn't say how old it is. But it's kind of that same golden yellowy color that the background paper has. So I am going to cut down that 3rd photo to make it the same size as that 3x4 card so that I can make a nice block, which is kind of the idea in the sketch, I feel like. And then I'll trim all that down and I'll have my block. Woohoo! So I'm looking, and it looks like as of right now, just Liz is playing along, but there will definitely be links to everybody else who is playing along today. down in the description box. So make sure you head over there and you give them some love. So I think that I'm a little further along than what my video is showing me because it's super choppy. But so it's all trimmed down and glued down, and now I need to do a little embellishing. So I do stick with the items that came in the Hip Kit Club. And oh, that's not true, because this chipboard sheet I actually got from Scrapping Reflections. I do know that it was part of the embellishment add-on kit, but I didn't purchase that because I had purchased this from Sandy. And the deer on there was the exact deer that was on the cut apart card. So it was great because then I could give it some dimension. So that little deer went right on top. And I was like, oh, this is Cabela's. We're looking at animals. Perfect. I'm going to get some more animals on this layout. So I decide on the duck and I put it down where the fish is. And then I decide to put the owl over there on the side. So that is going to kind of be my 3 areas. And then I'm going to go through the die cuts and see if there's anything that possibly could work. I look at a couple of the other little animals, but they don't make it on. So mainly the title is going to be added, and it says Everyday Magic. And so that is up there in where the, I guess you would say the title is in the sketch. And so I pull a couple things from the die cut pack, a couple of florals, acorn from these chipboard circles. I grab 3 of them actually. So one of those goes in each of the clusters. And then I am going to look through this gold puffy sticker sheet, and I'm going to pull several things. I am going to pull these 2 frond type pieces, and I am going to encircle the title with that. I am going to pop up my title with some foam squares to give it a little more dimension. And then I do pull, I feel like my voice sounds funny. Does it sound funny? I don't know. It shouldn't sound funny, but I feel like it does. Then I also pull the today. So it's going to say Everyday Magic Today. Oh, and I guess I only got 2 of the round things on. One says Beauty and one says Find the Light. I think I was going to put another one down there and couldn't seem to find one. I do add one of those puffy gold hearts to each of the clusters as well. Now, this sticker sheet, like, I don't usually have an issue, I think, with these puffy ones, but these ones don't stick for nothing. So it all is going to get extra glue. And I use the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive for that. So I am going to pop the, I guess they're sequins. I mean, they do have holes in them, like they could be sequins. The sequin leaves, I'm going to put those in each cluster. And then I am going to take the sequin mix and I am literally going to just drop it on the layout in a diagonal form. And then I'm going to go off camera, add some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, and use my crystal katana to stick it all down. And I don't make you watch that because there are a lot of sequins. I put a lot of sequins on, and I love it. So here it is all done. I do have a couple of close-ups, especially of my cute little shaker pocket there, which is packed full so it doesn't shake too much. So that is going to do it for me today. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Day 18 tomorrow.